Paul Scholes doubles down on controversial Declan Rice claim after Arsenal backlash. Paul Scholes has reignited debate across the footballing world by standing firm on his recent comments about Arsenal and England midfielder Declan Rice, despite a wave of backlash from Arsenal fans who were quick to defend their £105 million star. The Manchester United legend, known for his forthright opinions and sharp football mind, has doubled down on remarks that many supporters perceived as undermining Rice's influence among the Premier League's elite midfielders. Speaking on a football podcast earlier this week, Scholes clarified his position, insisting that while he holds immense respect for Rice's qualities, he does not yet see him as a generational midfielder in the same bracket as some of the world's most dominant players. Scholes' initial comments came after Arsenal's commanding win that saw Rice once again deliver a complete midfield performance, dictating tempo, breaking up play, and driving his side forward. Many expected Scholes to join the growing chorus of praise for the 25-year-old, who has quickly become one of Arsenal's most crucial figures since joining from West Ham. Instead, Scholes suggested that while Rice has all the attributes of a top-level Premier League player, he still has another level to reach before being considered world-class. He cited the likes of Rodri, Toni Kroos, and Luka Modric as benchmarks for elite consistency and technical control in midfield. Arsenal fans didn't take the remarks lightly. Within hours, social media was flooded with clips of Rice's dominant performances against top opposition, including Manchester City and Liverpool, accompanied by passionate defenses of his impact on both club and country. Many accused Scholes of bias against Arsenal and of refusing to give Rice credit for transforming the Gunners' midfield structure this season. Unfazed by the criticism, Scholes revisited the discussion, telling listeners that he was surprised by the overreaction to what he called an honest footballing opinion. Declan Rice is a brilliant player, Scholes resisted. He's powerful, intelligent, and reads the game exceptionally well. But when people start saying he's the best midfielder in the world right now, I just think that's premature. There's a difference between being a great player and being a world-class one. Declan's still got time to get there, and I believe he will. Scholes went on to explain that his comparison was not meant to discredit Rice, but to highlight how fine the margins are at the very top of the game. He praised Rice's mentality, leadership, and adaptability under Mikel Arteta, pointing out how seamlessly he has transitioned into Arsenal's system. He's been massive for Arsenal, no doubt. He's made them more solid, more aggressive, and much better off the ball. But I want to see him dominate Europe, Champions League knockout games, big England nights, before we start putting him in the same category as the best in the world. That's all I meant. Still, Arsenal fans remain divided. Some agreed with Scholes' assessment, arguing that Rice is indeed on the path to global stardom, but needs to prove himself consistently against Europe's top sides. Others accuse Scholes of being out of touch, pointing out that Rice has already outperformed many established names statistically this season, citing his ball recoveries, passing accuracy, and goal contributions. Others noted that he has shown maturity and consistency unmatched by any Arsenal midfielder since Patrick Vieira. Arsenal legend Ian Wright leapt to Rice's defense, calling Scholes' comments lazy analysis. Wright argued that Rice has already shown the kind of consistency and influence that define elite midfielders. Declan's not just breaking up play, Wright said. He's dictating games, scoring goals, leading by example. Arsenal's entire shape revolves around him. You can't downplay that. Rice himself has remained silent amid the debate, preferring to let his performances speak for themselves. Those close to him say he remains focused solely on Arsenal's title charge and England's upcoming fixtures. Under Arteta, Rice has become the heartbeat of Arsenal's midfield, anchoring attacks, controlling transitions, and offering leadership well beyond his age. His energy and tactical discipline have allowed teammates like Martin Odegaard and Bukayo Saka to flourish in more advanced roles, creating one of the most balanced midfields in the league. Yet, Scholes' comments have reignited a long-running debate about how modern football measures greatness. For some, statistics and trophies define elite status. For others, it's about the ability to control the biggest moments in the biggest games. Scholes, a player who lived that reality for 2 decades at Manchester United, argues that world-class players are judged on longevity and their impact when the pressure is at its highest. I've played against some imbillable midfielders. It's not just about 1 or 2 seasons of excellence. It's about doing it over 5, 6, 7 years, winning titles, performing at the top level consistently. That's when you can truly say a player is world-class. Declan is well on his way, but there's still more to come. His comments reflect an older school mentality, one that contrasts sharply with the instant recognition culture of modern football, where a string of strong performances can catapult a player into the world-class debate overnight. Scholes' reputation as one of the technically gifted midfielders of his generation adds weight to his views, but his blunt delivery often stirs controversy. Arsenal fan base, fiercely protective of their star man, took exception to the implication that Rice has yet to earn his place among the elite. Some fans pointed out that Rice has already outperformed many established names statistically this season, citing his ball recoveries, passing accuracy, and goal contributions. Others noted that he has shown maturity and consistency unmatched by any Arsenal midfielder since Patrick Vieira. Arsenal legend Declan Rice, when asked about the discussion, sidestepped the controversy, choosing instead to praise Rice's mentality. Declan doesn't get distracted by outside noise, Arteta said. He knows his job, he knows what we expect from him, and he delivers every time he's on the pitch. He's improving every week, and that's what matters. Indeed, under Arteta, Rice has elevated his game significantly, adding goal-scoring instincts, composure under pressure, and a newfound tactical awareness. His late winners against Manchester United and Chelsea have already etched him into Arsenal folklore. Beyond individual accolades, Rice's influence extends to the dressing room, where his leadership and humility have reportedly made him one of the most respected figures in the club. Teammates speak of his infectious energy, work ethic, and willingness to learn, qualities that have made him an ideal fit for Arteta's high-performance culture. Football pundits remain split on the Scholes-Rice debate. Some, like Gary Neville, suggested that Scholes was simply highlighting the high standards required to be considered truly world-class. "I think Paul's been misunderstood," Neville said. "He's not criticizing Declan, he's challenging him to reach even higher. That's what top pros do." Others argued that Scholes underestimated Rice's impact in a modern context, where versatility and athleticism play as much a role as technical control. The debate has sparked comparisons between Scholes and Rice themselves. While their playing styles differ, Scholes being the deep-lying playmaker and Rice the defensive powerhouse, both share a rare ability to dictate rhythm and anticipate play. Fans have also noted that Scholes himself was often underrated during his playing career, suggesting that his comments may come from a deeper appreciation of how hard it is to sustain world-class levels year after year. Meanwhile, Arsenal fans continue to rally behind their midfielder, who remains integral to their Premier League title ambitions. As the season unfolds, Rice's performances will likely speak louder than any pundit's words. Every tackle, interception, and forward run adds to the growing argument that he already belongs among the elite. Yet if there's one thing Scholes' remarks have done, it's reignited passion around the value of midfield excellence in the modern game, a conversation that continues to evolve as new generations of players redefine what it means to be truly world-class.